my audience right here. So today I want to talk about phones, more specifically iPhones, like this one right here. Now, when you think of an iPhone, what do you usually think? You probably think of a lot of positive stuff, such as it can allow you to have connections with your friends and family and people out of state. It could even probably get you somewhere without even using a map. But have you ever thought about what the negatives part or the negative part of owning a phone is? It's the screen time. Do you know that the increased screen time can actually have an impact on your mental health? And that's what I wanted to talk about today, that a lot of people that use a lot of screen time, using their phone a lot on social media, they tend to have a lot of mental health issues. Now, I want you to imagine a scenario that you just woke up, let's just say it's 6 o'clock or 7 in the morning. What do you do right when you wake up? You probably reach for that phone right there and immediately go on social media, answer text messages, go on Snapchat, go on Twitter, see who's texting you, see who tweeted at you, all this kind of stuff. And it's already draining your brain already. Before you even got out of bed, your brain has already been just drained with all this information, all this things going on in the social media world. And you kind of don't want to have a drained brain for the real life world because there's things going around you in the real world because, memories and facts, maybe your job wants you to do a new thing. You need to have an open brain when you wake up and when you live the day and when you go back to bed, then you can have a drained brain. So there's actually some facts here, and I wanted to point out here one fact by Statista, I think I pronounced that right. It says studies show that the average person spends over 2.5 hours a day on social media. That's pretty long. That's like a Lord of the Rings movie. I mean, that's a very long time. Now, look at another fact. This one's by Twinge. So Twinge said that people who spend more than 3 hours daily on social media are twice as likely to report mental health issues. And then another stat by APA stated that the increased phone time can lead to self-esteem issues and depressions. And lastly, Rescue Time says that the average person checks their phone 144 times per day. So as you can see, there's already a problem happening right here. And I'm also guilty for this too. I'm in your shoes as well. I check my phone quite a bit. I always wonder who replied to me, what happened, all that kind of stuff. I'm also in your guys' shoes as well. And another problem that goes around is, for an example, maybe you're in class, maybe you're watching the speech right here, or maybe you're on the road driving, maybe you're in your job and you get a little notification on your phone or you see your phone go on and you immediately want to check it to see who talked to you or who replied to you, and that can distract you from what's going on in the real world. Not to mention, maybe when you're driving and maybe someone was texting you and you're looking down, getting distracted, you could probably end up hurting somebody or even worse. And so there's a problem, and it's no doubt there is one. So let's come up with a solution. And I have a couple of solutions to kind of minimize this problem that we've created for ourselves. And one solution to this problem is, I'm not sure if the Androids have this, but I know on the iOS iPhone, there's a feature on the phone that allows you to kind of schedule certain times of the day. For an example, let's just say that you only want to be on your phone at 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And so the phone will only send you notifications within that time. If it's past those times or a time out of that scheduled zone, it won't send you anything at all. It will kind of keep your mind focused and all that kind of stuff. There's also other things and other features that allows you to, I only want to be on my phone for 3 hours a day. And so the phone will only allow you to be on their phone for 3 hours a day. It won't block you out, but it'll tell you hey, you passed your screen time amount. Would you like to continue? And so you're like, oh, I should probably stop looking at my phone. Another thing that you can avoid doom scrolling, in case if you don't know what doom scrolling is, it's usually when you're laying in bed or you're sitting on the couch and you're just looking on TikTok or Instagram memes all day, and that can actually take up hours of your time just getting your brain drained looking at your phone the whole time. So to avoid doom scrolling, what you can do instead is you can maybe take a walk, exercise, talk to your family, hang out with some friends, read a book. All that kind of stuff can avoid doom scrolling. Another thing that can also help out with your mental health caused from screen time is you can limit your screen time before bed. Maybe, I know you've been told this many times before, but it works. If you, for an example, maybe say 30 minutes before bed, don't have your phone on, or just don't look at your phone. Instead, read a book like I mentioned before, or do something else that doesn't involve you looking at your phone before bed. Because your brain will help, or will thank you, your body will thank you the next day, or even during that night. And it's really funny because You're wondering, why was the internet invented? Well, the internet was invented to have us be connected with other people from different states, from even different countries. But funny enough, it's like a double-edged sword where it's also making us disconnected from our real life, our real world. So don't let the internet disconnect you from what's going on in real life. And as soon as you limit your screen time for maybe an hour or even 2 hours, you'll notice the difference with your energy levels, with your happiness, with your family life, with your relationships, all that kind of stuff around you. And you'll thank me or whoever told you about it or the other information that you heard it from. But yeah, those are some solutions to solving your screen time. I wanted to say thank you for listening and have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.